a show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on JTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon Spa Nail and Barbershop, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Ticely Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports.
Wait, what today, girl?
I want anything, just give me anything.
Anything you say no. Here what I had today. I had the DL4 Plus and I have A24 Galaxy. A24.
Yep.
Before we go further, every Friday make sure and be here between 2 to 5 p.m. We are happy hour. Don't forget to come. Yeah?
I want to thank you so much for joining us for this special edition of The Big Story. We're out here on the tarmac of the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport to see these magnificent little babies. I know some people are not so comfy in little planes, but I can tell you I am. And so this is my favorite one. 20 of them are going to be here in the territory over 2 days, and you're going to hear all about it. Patty, this is a great day for platinum. Now we know that the center there now it's all platinum, and you are the one welcoming this air rally today.
That's correct, Kathy. Glad to be here with the folks from the Caribbean Air Rally. We partnered with them before about 7 years ago when they were last here. So not just in the capacity of platinum, but also for Romasco Group. So we're handling all of the aircraft as they're coming in with us today and when they leave in 2 days. And then we're also providing ground transportation for them to take them to the various venues. And hopefully they'll get to see and experience some more of our beautiful Virgin Islands.
Okay. What does this mean for Platinum and Romasco Group?
Well, for us, it's about giving us the opportunity to welcome more people to the Virgin Islands, especially post-Irma. They haven't been here since. It gives them the opportunity to experience our islands and to also spread the word to their other friends and partners throughout the globe. By mentioning just our names and the services we offer, we're hoping to get reciprocation of goodwill and that they'll be using our services in the future.
The group of some 50 persons enjoyed the beauty of the Virgin Islands on land and the sea during their 2-day visit here. However, one, Pilot Peter Gervier, had the privilege of a full tour of the territory in the air, a tour that was guided by Minister for Communications and Works, Honorable Kai M. Reimer, and I had the distinct pleasure of riding along. Acting Premier and Minister for Financial Services, Labor and Trade, Honorable Leonard G. Smith, was also present to welcome the delegation. An interesting conversation she had with Catherine Tabanas, the one responsible for the group.
We have a program, it's called Aviation Connection, and we bring
what?
Aviation Connection.
Aviation Connection.
And we bring aviation STEM into the high schools. So we install flight simulators in a school, and we teach the student the basic of aviation, dynamic of flight,
Fantastic,
and all that.
yeah.
Engineering, artificial intelligence,
Yes.
and all this is free. So we
Are
just.
you going to bring it to our schools at all? No.
But you know what? We every year
time.
we made a point to donate a flight simulator.
Right.
We donated to Turk and Caicos. We donated to St. Lucie, and this year we wanted to have a young pilot from BVI, but you couldn't find a young pilot for
We
us.
could. Well, how young?
Well, a pilot who is actually training to become an airline pilot.
In training, yeah.
So we have 2 young pilots, one from Turk and Caicos and one from Dominican
Well,
Republic.
next year we will have somebody.
And they invited 3,
Right.
and they come with an instructor and they fly the air rally. and they represent the
Really?
country. And they, of course, it's about $10,000 worth of training time because they're flying
course.
on twin engine. Twin engine is very expensive.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
So next year we must make sure that we have
Well, I tried.
a pilot
I
that
told Daryl
that would be in training.
Yes, I understand the
We
training.
have a
in
number of
England.
BVI pilots though.
You have a number?
Yes.
Yeah, but they already.
Pilots, they're already trained.
No, we don't want those.
You want those who are coming up.
We want those who are actually undergoing
Yes,
the
training.
qualifications, and they are to the point where they have to gain experience and hours. Because
course.
it's very different flying around the
So you
an airport.
would take them up, you would take them around?
No, we take them for 12 days across
12 days.
across the Caribbean.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
So we must make sure, because we have a number of our own pilots, and I know
young
that there
people,
are
young people.
I know
So-
that I'm saying I know that there are a number of young people who are interested in learning to
Yeah.
fly. So
But they have to
so
have
you
some
do
knowledge.
this every year, of course.
Yes.
Do you do this every year, or
Yes, every year.
we'll be ready?
Yes, and they come with us, and they also are part of the committee.
Oh, good.
So they.
So what are you going to do for the 2 days, though?
Today is we had trouble getting a cell. We wanted to go sailing, but apparently
You couldn't find a boat, or
no,
what?
couldn't find.
Everything is booked up.
Yeah, we.
Well, you talk to the tourist board.
Well, she looked for. Yeah, she worked hard.
I know
looking
if
for-
Lynette tries and doesn't succeed,
Yes.
it means that every boat must have been.
Yes, she
must
said
have
there's
been
about
booked.
5 cruise ships. Presently, 5
How
cruise
many?
ships.
You couldn't. She does have a boat.
You do?
She does have a boat, so that's fantastic. So you have a boat for. You have a boat, Lynette, for 40, 50 of them to sail.
Yes, yeah. Well, especially if you want to go to Just Van Dyke, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we have
That's
something.
fantastic.
Yes, arranged.
Okay, we better tell them because that would be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, I was going to talk to you about it. After.
Okay.
Yes. So we have a
That's
conversation.
lovely.
Very good.
So you're going to go to White Bay and.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a
we've
lovely
been,
part
we
of
enjoyed
Just Van
very
Dyke,
much
yes.
last time. Yes,
It's
that's what we
fantastic.
did last time. Oh, we had a lot of fun. You know, last time there was a movie crew that filmed for the Aviators TV, and they did 3 episodes. We don't have a movie crew this time around, but we have people from pilot associations, the presidents, and this goes into the social media networks of all the pilot aviation
Oh, okay.
network. Yeah.
Really good publicity for BVI, and we're
Yeah.
very glad that
Well,
you're here.
we're happy that BVI is actually interested in general aviation
We are very much so.
because there's a lot of jets taking over from us, little
absolutely.
planes.
Yes,
But we need little planes to fly too,
of course, of course.
So we need your support to continue
Are you a
flying.
pilot yourself?
No, my family, my husband, my 2 kids.
Ah, okay.
No, I couldn't be a pilot and would do what I do. I have to take care of all these pilots. Yeah.
Ah, lovely.
Tell us about the competition aspect of this.
Yes, well, there is a technical aspect where the pilots are being asked a question, quiz mostly, about what they should know, basically, but they might have forgotten with the time. But also the different rules in the different countries that we visit, they have to be aware of the regulations. And a lot of local, cultural questions. They have to identify. We have a real good team this year, and they have made up questions to identify specific parts that they should go and see. They should take a picture, and there's plenty of questions. We have a family this year. It's really amazing. The boy is only 5 years old, and the girl is 10. Yeah, so they're flying with their parents. It's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What's up for grab with the competition?
nothing.
What's the prize?
They just get the name engraved in the cap. We used to have a prize, but we realized that you don't want pilots to fly for money. It's dangerous. It gets dangerous. Yeah. So they get a cap, they get
How
the
many years
trophy.
have you been doing this here?
20. This is our 20th anniversary.
20th anniversary?
Yes,
So you've
and
been doing it, you haven't come here for 20 years though?
no, 10 years in the Caribbean. We've been in Canada. We did the Arctic Challenge. We went all the way to the Arctic Circle. I mean, we did all around Canada. That was kind of rough. Those people were really tough. And then we decided that it was a little bit too difficult. So we said, let's go to the Caribbean. So now we are building the Caribbean Skyway.
Ah,
The Caribbean
in the
Skyway.
Caribbean, where do you go? Where do you start and where do you?
So we start in
Finish.
Fort Lauderdale,
Right.
and then we go across the Bahamas. We just stop there for fuel, and then after that we, well, it depends because we change. This year was Turk and Caicos, and we stay 2 nights, and then here BVI, and then after that we go to Bequia in St. Vincent, and then there we have an activity with the kids because we do a fundraise for the school there.
Yes.
Because they have little means there in that little island of Bequia. So we help them. We did that last time too. And then after that, Guadeloupe.
Oh,
Guadeloupe is
fantastic.
our first time. And then after that, final in Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo, because Santo Domingo has a lot of history,
Yes.
where all the conquistadors and
Of
all
course,
that.
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah,
as well.
right.
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's very interesting. But Bequia is lovely as well. I mean, I was
Yes.
there last year for somebody's birthday. It is beautiful. You'll
Oh
enjoy
yeah,
it.
the people are amazing.
Yes, and then
Yes,
the
and the
island
kids,
next week. The keys are fabulous. There's no.
Yes.
You'll sail there too, I assume.
You,
The Grenadines, are you going to do some sailing? Are you going to
well,
be there
yes,
for
we booked
couple
a
of days?
schooner.
Fantastic. It's beautiful.
Yes, we're staying there 3 days because it's
So you
kind
must
of
do
the furthest.
Mustique as well.
We're going to Mystique.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
But anyway, we're very happy to be here, and we're really honored by your presence. We really appreciate you taking the time.
Well, I would not have missed this for anything. It's very important to us, and we are delighted that you are here.
Great,
And we
thank you.
hope you enjoy it. And the weather is lovely, and I'm glad the boat is sorted for you to go and sail, because BVI is about both sailing and on the land.
Yes.
You know, we have. I mean, the hotel you're staying at Lambert is lovely.
Yes.
And
Kind of isolated, but
It's very nice, yeah.
it's good for
Yeah,
us
you've seen
to,
it, yeah.
to relax.
Very
Yes,
nice.
and
Beautiful beach nearby.
yes,
Yes.
yes, beautiful beach.
Before you shut off, in terms of the cameras right now, I just want you to speak a little bit about the origin of the event. You know, the governor's
Cup?
cup. What would have sparked the idea? And obviously, what would have made it into an annual event that is last actually 20 years, 2 decades?
Yeah. Well, you want to know, it started in 2000 with the Pilot Association, and they started the first rally, but then in 2003 we decided to go beyond the province of Quebec, and it started in Canada. And in 2009, the Governor General's Cup came to us because there was this cup that was created in 1953 that was for air races. And they say, well, you're doing rally, you're doing events, you're promoting aviation, so we're going to not give it to you. It doesn't belong to us, but we are the trustee of the cup. And so it started like that, and we always had a theme, you know, like for Canada it was a challenge of the Cree, where we stay with the natives in the tents and all that. Was very, 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 I don't want to say rough, but very adventurous, yeah. And we did the Arctic, and we had people having really flying very good pilots, because flying northern Canada is very hard. But then we've done pretty much all, and we decided that let's go to the Caribbean. And the Caribbean islands, they are really a playground for pilots. You know, I mean, they should really be promoted for general aviation. We are afraid that the F-gas, which is what we use mostly, the 100 LL, is not always available. Maybe I hope they're going to keep up having F-gas. I really appreciate the fact that you have a tank, a self-serve tank. That is a real good idea, because, you know, we could have in many islands a self-serve tank like that, where people can just go to the tank and get the fuel. And we realized that the people in the Caribbean, they're friendly, they welcome, they warm people. I'm not saying that because I'm here, but it's amazing. It's so different from our, you know, country, where there's so much going on, as you know. But it was always like a drug, wanting to come back. And then we decided to do the Caribbean Skyway. And the Caribbean Skyway is to identify the islands that are aviation friendly, and that allows us to fly from one island to the other, following a path, you know, because the islands are kind of close to each other, so it's a safe flying. There's not too much water. Pilots don't like too much water, you know. So we can actually go down the Caribbean Skyway. We actually can go around the Caribbean Sea and come back via Mexico and go back to the States.
And how many pilots are participating in this year's?
And this one is 50. Oh, pilots and not pilots. I mean, each plane, some planes have 3 pilots on board, some planes have 2 pilots on board. It depends. Some planes have just 1 pilot and a co-pilot. It depends. But they all work together, you know.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.
This is the guy Tim here at Digicel BVI. We have so much happening at the Digicel store this Christmas. We have a lot of giveaways, we have a lot of prizes, we have so much. But right now I'm gonna pass it on to Hashim that's gonna tell you more about what we have coming.
That's right, Tim. Digicel is doing it big for the Christmas. We are giving away an iPhone 15 every week for the holidays to anyone who tops up their phone, pays their bill on time, or signs up for a brand new Prime Supreme bundle. We even got something for the youths. Let me see a talk to them.
Thanks, Hash. I was just telling my students how they can win a PS5. All they gotta do is sign up and buy a SIM, and it's theirs. Let's see what Leo's saying.
Hey, Glenicia, all of that sounds nice, but don't forget, we have that cruise for 4, all expenses paid for. All. Let's see what y'all are saying.
Thank you, Leo. That's a cruise for 4. You can't go wrong with that. But I wonder if they know about the $500 cash that you could win every week. Man, swing it back to Tim.
No, thanks, guys. Now, listen, right? I have so much happening at Digicel. We have a lot that's going on. But let's just now introduce the new guy.
Hey Digi family, if you're not family already, this is the perfect time to join our family this Christmas season. Digicel, baby.